You work hard, maybe harder than anyone you know. You stay late. You sacrifice weekends. But month after month, the money barely moves. The dream feels distant. And deep down you wonder, what am I doing wrong? Brother, let me tell you a truth most never hear. You're not broken. You've just been taught to think like a servant, not like an owner. Rockefeller didn't get rich by working more hours. He got rich by building systems. By understanding how money flows, how power moves, and how the game is truly played. Today, I'm giving you 8 Rockefeller strategies to triple your income faster than you think. Not with gimmicks, not with hustle culture, but with quiet power, smart moves, and legacy thinking. These are timeless principles. The same mindset Rockefeller used to dominate an era. And the same mindset that today's self-made millionaires quietly use to build empires from their laptops, garages, and coffee tables. You don't need more motivation. You need a map. And that's exactly what this is. Core idea. Triple your income without losing your soul. This is not just about money. It's about freedom. Because money without purpose is just a prettier prison. Rockefeller believed wealth was a sacred responsibility. Not just to live better, but to lead better, give better, and build something eternal. These 8 strategies are not about grinding harder. They're about thinking higher. Because if you're still exchanging time for money, if your income stops when you stop, then you don't have a business. You have a trap. So today, I'm handing you a blueprint, straight from the world's greatest wealth mindsets. And remember, Rockefeller didn't have YouTube. You do. ***. Most men think like employees. How can I earn more per hour? Rockefeller thought like a banker. How can I make this dollar multiply while I sleep? A worker asks, what's my wage? A banker asks, what's the return on this hour? The moment you stop trading time for money and start building income systems, everything changes. Let's be clear, you don't need to quit your job. You need to change your frame. Start asking, can I build a product that sells without me? Can I create a referral system that brings income on autopilot? Can I license, teach, or automate what I already know? Rockefeller's first profits didn't come from oil. They came from distribution systems. He controlled flow, not labor. If your income still depends entirely on your presence, you're not free. You're rented. Begin now. One system, one stream. Think like a banker. Build income that survives your absence. Principle number 2, multiply. Your Rockefeller never had just one river feeding his empire. He built canals, pipelines, and profit streams from all angles. One income is not security. It's a gamble. The real wealthy have 5 to 7 income flows. Some big, some small. All working together. This isn't about doing 7 jobs. It's about stacking smart streams from what you already know. Let's say you're a web designer. 1. Client work. 2. Design templates. 3. Online course. 4. Affiliate links for tools. 5. Coaching other designers. Same skill. Multiple streams. That's leverage. Rockefeller mastered this. He refined oil, shipped it, sold byproducts, financed the logistics, and insured the risk. Ask yourself today, what's one skill I already have? Now how can I monetize it 3 different ways? Start there. 1 becomes 2. 2 becomes 5. That's when the money stops depending on your hours and starts multiplying by design. Principle number 3, become too valuable to iJunowari. Most people negotiate like beggars. I need more because life is expensive. Rockefeller never asked based on need. He positioned based on value. He understood something powerful. People don't pay what you're worth. They pay what they perceive you're worth. Want to earn more? Don't plead. Position. Document your wins. Show exactly how you've created results. Then offer a vision for how you'll create even more. Be specific. Be undeniable. Example: I didn't just manage projects, I saved us $30,000 this quarter and built a system to save $100K more. Want a raise? Don't ask for it. Make the cost of losing you greater than the cost of paying you more. This is power. Not noise, not desperation. Strategic leverage backed by proof. Buffett did this too. But Rockefeller made it institutional. He became so essential. People couldn't afford to ignore him. You can too. Principle number 4. Invest. In the one asset nitrogen monoxide 1 can TAX, what's the highest ROI in the world? It's not crypto, not stocks, not even real estate. It's you. Rockefeller said, the best investment is in the development of your own abilities. Skills compound. Knowledge appreciates. Confidence multiplies. A $500 course on persuasion could earn you $50,000 in salary jumps and client wins over time. Learning to lead, to communicate, to negotiate. Those are income multipliers. Start small. Take a course on a skill your industry. Rewards, practice it publicly, consistently get feedback. Refine. Apply. And don't just learn hard skills. Rockefeller studied people. He understood emotion, psychology, timing. He knew that influence builds empires faster than spreadsheets. So ask yourself this. What one skill, if mastered, could unlock the next level of income and impact for you? Now, double down on that. Because every time you level up, your opportunities do too. ****, Rockefeller didn't build wealth alone. He built it with alliances and, more importantly, with intention. He had what he called a circle of trust. Not just business partners, but strategic relationships built on value, not need. Here's the truth. The right people are worth more than the right product. You don't need 1,000 followers. You need 5 real allies. Start with this question. Who in your life is going the same direction as you, just a little further ahead? Reach out. Don't ask for help. Offer value. Share resources. Make referrals. Celebrate their wins publicly. Be a connector, not a consumer. That's what Rockefeller did. He introduced people. He solved problems. He showed up with ideas, not empty hands. Eventually, people started opening doors for him that money couldn't buy. Remember this. Opportunities travel through people. No circle, no access, no growth. Build a network so solid, you never have to cold pitch again. Principle number 6. Master influence. Not just INF or MATIN. You don't rise in life by how much you know. You rise by how well you communicate what asks so well. You know, Rockefeller was a strategist, but he was also a speaker, a storyteller, a silent persuader. Today, people drown in data but starve for clarity. The world rewards those who can make complex things simple. You want to lead? Learn to speak so others feel understood. Learn to write so others take action. Learn to listen so others feel seen. These are not soft skills. They are millionaire skills. Influence makes you magnetic. And influence is built on 3 things. Presence. People feel your confidence. Precision. You say exactly what matters. Purpose. They know why you speak. You don't have to be loud. You have to be clear. Rockefeller didn't shout. He whispered strategy into the right ears. And that was enough. Don't just study the market. Study messaging. You're one powerful sentence away from your next opportunity. Principle number 7. Systematize until it SLS. Rockefeller's genius wasn't just in finding oil. It was in building systems that made it flow without him. That's the secret. Systems create scale. Hustle creates burnout. You might already have a skill that pays. But until that skill becomes a system, you're stuck in the time for money trap. Let's break this down. If you're a coach, turn your process into a video series. If you're a designer, turn your projects into sellable templates. If you're a consultant, turn your advice into a toolkit. System equals structure plus repeatability. Automation. And here's what no one tells you. You don't need $1 million idea. You need a repeatable offer that runs without you. Rockefeller built Standard Oil like a machine. Every piece had a function. Every person knew their role, and it worked with or without him. So ask, what part of my income can I make automatic? That's your next breakthrough. Principle number 8. Think long but act. W. Rockefeller once said, "Do not many of us who fail to achieve big things fail because we lack concentration, focus all at one time on one thing?" He didn't rush, but he didn't drift either. He moved with long-term precision and short-term action. The poor think day to day. The middle class thinks month to month. The rich think decade to decade and act today like it matters. Here's the final truth. You don't build legacy by accident. You build it by direction, by decision, daily. That thing you keep delaying, the website, the course, the second income stream. It's costing you more than time. It's costing you identity. Rockefeller's empire wasn't built by wishing. It was built by one focused step at a time, over and over again. So today, choose your next step. Block 30 minutes. Write the outline. Email the mentor. Record the first video. Do it not just for the money, but for the man you're becoming. Legacy starts now. And today is still on the clock. Let me bring this home. You've heard 8 powerful principles today, each one a step on the path. Rockefeller walked before you. And now, you've got a choice. You can nod, feel inspired, and do nothing. Or you can pick one principle and start building a future your kids will thank you for. Because here's what no one tells you, brother. You're not behind. You've just never been shown the path with clarity. The world has trained you to survive, to work harder, to hope things click one day, but you're not here for luck. You're here for legacy. You don't need permission to build wealth. With wisdom. You don't need to be loud, perfect, or lucky. You need to move like Rockefeller, with calm focus, with strategic intention, with faith in the long game. If you're still watching, I know this hits something deeper than just your wallet. It hit your calling. So here's your call to action. Don't chase money. Chase mastery. Pick one principle. Build one system. And let that first win shift your identity. And if you're serious about building a financial legacy without selling your soul, hit subscribe right now. This channel is your map, your mentor, your reminder that you're not crazy for wanting more. You just haven't had the guidance until now. You're not lazy. You're capable. You're chosen to build something eternal. Rockefeller didn't have YouTube. You do. Let's build your empire. Let's do it with wisdom, with calm fire, with divine ambition. This is Consejos de Rockefeller, where legacy begins in the mind and ends in results. I'll see you in the next video. Now go do something your future self will thank you for.